The HS Game Time playoff preview show continues with girls water polo and EPJ. Let's start in Division II with Santiago. I think you just called them the bridesmaid for, what was it, 4 years now. Is this the year that the Sharks get over that hump? You know,
it's going to be an interesting battle. They definitely have the lineup to be a championship team with Sierra Smiley, Julia Kirkland, Taylor Shore, all out in the field, and then of course Megan Rowland, one of the best goalkeepers in all of Southern California out there. You know, yeah, 4 times in the championship games, this team's got to be hungry. The only problem is Mater Dei is the #1 seed in there. They've already faced Mater Dei this year. Mater Dei beat them 12-8. That match was at Mater Dei's home pool, so we'll see if maybe at an alternate site, if they do get to that title game, makes a difference. But you know, this is definitely their strongest team, I think, that they had. They've been real close before in previous years, so it'll be interesting to see that final matchup.
All right, so after 4 straight trips to the CIF Finals, we'll be watching the Sharks to see if they can get it done this year and bring home a CIF crown. Now, a team that they beat and a lot of people were excited about was Murrieta Valley, 2 of the top local teams squaring off. Murrieta Valley in Division III, the defending champion. Do the Nighthawks have it to do it again? Oh,
definitely. I think they're by far the clear favorites in this division. One of the better water polo players I've seen in quite some while, Paige Virgil, only a sophomore, you know, plays that center position where she can be an offensive, you know, just go-to person. She scored 5 goals in that loss to Santiago. Or if they're facing a team with an offensive powerhouse, she can be the defensive stopper as well. So the #2 team in this division, seed-wise, is St. Lucy's, and Murrieta Valley beat them 17-3 at the beginning of the year. So you'd have to say definitely the favorites here. I think Murrieta goes back-to-back, wins the program's 4th straight title, but still a young team too. That's the exciting thing for Murrieta Valley. A lot of sophomores starting for them, so this could be a title run of 3 or 4. More than likely, if they win, though, I wouldn't be surprised to see them get bumped up to Division II next year.
All right, so Murrieta Valley in good shape this year and for years to come, it looks like. And speaking of defending champions, Temescal Canyon in D5, can they do it again? Go back.
You know, they're the #2 seed right now. They have a lot of players back from last year's team. They did lose the Division's Player of the Year, Lauren Thatcher, but Ashton Nelson, Sammy Murphy, 2 solid players out there in the field for them. I think they have a definite shot they'll definitely, I think, make it to the championship game. They would have to, you know, I'm blanking off the top of my head who the #1 seed in that division is, but it would be a rematch of last year's title game. I believe it might be Lucerna from Whittier. So 2 teams that will know each other definitely out there. Temescal Canyon won that game by a goal last year. So, you know, definitely those 2 teams out there. But not to be overlooked in Division 5 as well would be Redlands East Valley. They're the #4 seed in that division. So that definitely a team to look out for there.
All right, so those are just some of the teams to keep an eye on as we progress here throughout the CIF playoffs. And be sure to check back with HS Game Time for all your highlights, results. I'm sure EPJ will be blogging about some of these games as we go through the rounds here. All right, thanks for joining us here on our playoff preview, and we'll see you in the next coming weeks and find out who will be CIF champions.